These are visuals of Uddhav Thackeray right now at Sanjay Raut's residence. That's the mother of Sanjay Raut waving at Uddhav Thackeray. She's, of course, seems like finally made peace with the fact that her son has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate after Uddhav Thackeray has reached Raut's home to assure the family that he stands with them firmly. These are visuals of Uddhav Thackeray, where he's landed up at Sanjay Raut's residence, met with the family members and now just departed from the home of Sanjay Raut. Sanjay Raut is known to be the closest man to the Thackeray family. He's been with the Thackerays under Balasaheb Thackeray first and then under Uddhav Thackeray for at least 4 decades. Has been a thorough Sena loyalist, Shiv Sena loyalist, Shiv Sena under the Bal Thackeray. He's been a man who stood by the party for years and been a very vocal voice of the party and a vocal critique of the BJP. Has been quite a bold voice against the BJP over the years. And the man right now is embroiled in corruption allegations, and if proven to be true, then it is very likely that Sanjay Raut could be behind bars for a long haul. Of course, he's been claiming that he is not guilty, he's innocent, this is fabricated evidence being used against him, this is all false proof that's been gathered by the Enforcement Directorate by beating down people and forcing them to testify against him. These were the words of Sanjay Raut as he spoke right outside the Enforcement Directorate's office when he was brought there last evening. So we're looking at Sanjay Raut being defiant, despite all the allegations of corruption and the ED claiming that they've got enough evidence to prosecute him. Sanjay Raut, on the contrary, and the Thackeray clan very firmly standing their ground, saying this is a witch hunt, vendetta politics, a tactic by the BJP to break them and, of course, divide Hindus so that there's no party left for the Marathis. All these words came from the Uddhav Sena clan. And now today, after Sanjay Raut was arrested, we saw Uddhav Thackeray reaching Sanjay Raut's residence and trying to convince the family of Sanjay Raut, who may be quite aggrieved and upset. Quite naturally, their son has been arrested by the ED, and if proven guilty, he could be gone in for years. It's a grave allegation of corruption, money laundering, which the ED is probing into to the tune of 1,034 crores. There are at least a good number of Marathi families who are aggrieved, who lived at that Patra Chawl, were promised apartments to be given to them in exchange of that land. And once they agreed to move out and were hoping to get the apartment as promised to them, most of those families there were cheated. Now, who is to blame for that massive scam? Is Sanjay Raut indeed the man in the center of this scam? Or is the ED only investigating and that the real culprit is yet to be brought to book? Of course, clarity will come post the investigation, but for now, we're looking at several aggrieved parties. One is, quite naturally, the family members of Sanjay Raut, very upset and praying for their son to come back. In the meanwhile, Uddhav Thackeray and family lands up at Sanjay Raut's residence only to give their assurance and to tell them that they're very firmly standing beside the Raut family